campaign has led to significant increases in sales across the entire Mitsubishi range in the UK. The Mitsubishi strapline for this campaign, which Golley Slater no doubt had something to do with, was that we haven't just made an SUV, we've made history. Today, Golley Slater has made a little bit of history of its own in being nominated as a finalist for this category. And not only that, for actually attracting the business into Wales in the first place, because you will no doubt up against some very tough competition in the London marketplace, so very well done to you all. One of the key ideas we liked about this campaign was Mark's ability to think outside of the conventional box that most scientific instrument producers have, and created a very engaging, innovative animated video outlining their product. The campaign itself was very complex and involved multiple media channels. Objectives were clearly laid out for the campaign, and there were again clearly defined measurables. With a modest budget, Marks have already achieved some very impressive sales, and more importantly, an even more impressive pipeline of future leads and potentially future sales that are likely to come going forward. Nordic came up with an innovative new product to target an already saturated market in the UK. And launched it at a national UK event with a very small budget, and not only produced an excellent pipeline of sales, but the product that they launched was voted by the retailers at the event, which was the Golley exhibition, the top new product award of the exhibition. So very well done to you for that.
This was a campaign to connect us with historical Cadw sites across Wales, and they did it with this very creative idea of time travelling. So some rich content video, but also some real old school techniques like colouring books. We liked in this campaign how an agency worked together very closely with the client. Here was a record-breaking campaign, not just in terms of visits to websites and a new kids zone, but it also created record numbers of opportunities to engage with the sites around Wales. It increased their membership at Cadw sites and also generated a huge amount of press and public awareness. So they're going up against things like the Killer, the Bridge and Wallander, and they needed to create a sense of anticipation. Was this going to work? Do we want to tune in to Welsh Noir? They successfully attracted new audiences to S4C. They raised the profile of S4C as a channel that produces quality Welsh language drama. We thought it was bold, we thought it was confident, and we loved the sense of place that it had. It managed to raise that real anticipation of, not only do I want to see this Welsh noir, but I want to see it on S4C, and I want to see it first in Welsh. This was a high-risk campaign that really stretched WMC's marketing team, and the campaign had very clearly measurable objectives in terms of tickets, in terms of audience types, in terms of engagement, and that we thought was a very important part of the success of this campaign. We also really liked that the team managed to attract large numbers of new people into the centre, but also into the tour across the UK.
Very, very different. Clearly a new, fresh team of marketers. Professionalism for the word go. The key word there for me, ambition, but faced with having about half of the budget that they'd previously had access to. And yet they still succeeded. They didn't say, we can't do it. And clearly that was a tremendous impression on me. In terms of what they did, the professionalism came through. Again, their use of social media. Key to this actually was their emphasis on internal communication, sometimes forgotten, making sure that everyone is on the bus knows what they're trying to achieve. And I think that team there has got tremendous prospects for the future. Well, I think you're on a winner with a name like Ignite. because it tells you what you really need to know. But definitely the word that did strike me was engage. Their application engaged me from the very beginning, but channeled through effective planning to achieve clear, measurable results. And that's exactly what they were able to show to me. Yes, they were committed, yes, they had belief, yes, they used the social media, and they used them again in an exemplary fashion. There was a balance as well. They balanced the craft with the creativity, with the challenge, and all the way through this desire to succeed. And what was the delivery in the end? Yes, they did succeed. Key word there was impact. What about other things that characterize this application? Enthusiasm, commitment, excitement, determination, and what I really liked, there was the clear commitment to see through a really challenging situation. There was ambition to achieve a certain delivery, and that was achieved. And for me, that's got to be key to this. But much more importantly, what about the tools and techniques and the channels and the media? Well, there was really effective use of a range of media, particular social media, that was very effectively targeted at the audience. And importantly, there was also measurement of success throughout the application, throughout the campaign, and clearly that produced an outstanding result and an outstanding application.